Show you something that might be reminiscent of when you were young and you chased those fireflies. Brand new from GB Home and Garden, we're talking about solar fireflies. You're getting 2 stakes. They go right into the ground and they dance and they dazzle and they sparkle because they're using the power of sunlight. So no plugs, no cords, no electricity needed, no batteries to replace. It really is truly the illusion of these dancing fireflies. A true social media sensation we've been seeing and hearing about, but Chad Allen is bringing them to us for the launch today. I so badly want these.
They're so cool.
They're so cool.
They're you know, they make you smile, but they give you the movement and the light that you've always wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just touch it for a sec, I mean, just feel like these all move around. So like all these little tentacles or butterfly antennas, as you would call them, they're gonna dance in the breeze and the wind. Even if we just barely touch them, they start to dance. But every single of the 8 white balls, times 2, they're all gonna light up by what? A solar panel. So you're never ever gonna have to plug these in. You're never gonna have to recharge them yourself. You're never gonna have to hire an electrician. This really takes that lighting vertical, takes it up above your greenery, your foliage, things like that. But at night, just make sure you put them in a place where you can see out your window, where you can see them, because they start to dance, Val, and everyone just gets happy.
Well, I remember being a little kid and chasing fireflies.
Yes.
We loved doing that, and there's certain parts of the country right now where you may be seeing them coming out to play. You're getting that look, that illusion, the dancing of light, and movement and light are 2 things that really dazzle you, right? And I love this is there's no tools you need to install these. You just put them in the ground, which means they're easy to move. I would make sure that that solar panel is available to a nice amount of sunlight during the day so they can automatically turn on when the sun goes down.
Yeah, these are rated to stay on a full 8 hours on a full charge. And a full charge for really any solar that I present here is good 6 to 8 hours of sunlight, and you're gonna be good to go. But every single, you're getting this times 2. You're getting 2 full stakes.
Which is crazy, because I've did a little bit of research.
Yeah.
There are a lot of companies out there that are giving you like 1 stake with maybe like a flexible, like 1 or 2.
Yes.
You gotta buy like 50 to get an impact. The fact that you're getting 2 individual stakes, and look at them, look how they just move. Now imagine these dancing and moving around just like the fireflies. You can hardly catch them at night in your bushes, in your foliage, in your planters, right? Even in your potted plants you could do.
Okay, I hear we're getting very busy, so I gotta do a quick over tour. I gotta do my job, okay? So here's when you get it home. It's gonna be in 2 pieces. That's gonna be the stake and then this top portion.
Okay.
You're just gonna put the stake into the top portion, period, okay? And then there's 1 switch on the back of your solar panel. You turn it on the first time, never turn it on again. And then that solar panel absorbs the sun rays all day long. And 6 to 8 hours is gonna be what we call a full charge. That's a lot of sunlight. And then all 8 of these light bulbs on the top, antennas if you call them, they illuminate. And then they're just on these flexible antennas per se. And that's a live shot that you're seeing on your screen right now in one of our inside studios.
Oh, wow.
And you know how much light it takes into our cameras to really show off? These are that warm, ambient, glowing light. We'd say it's a firefly light because quite frankly, it's one of our most prettiest is a good word to say, but that, you know that soft light from a firefly, from their little behind, lighting all up, that's what this is. That's the kind of light you're gonna see. This is not that harsh, ugly, cool white light.
Right.
This is that nice, warm, okay, ideas. You ready for this?
Yes,
How
give 'em
about
to me.
at the end of the mailbox, where the mailbox is into your driveway, right? Because they're solar, either side of the shed, either side of the garage, and then every time the wind sort of comes, they do this dance, and everyone that's driving by goes, what is that? Where'd you get it?
Right.
And you're the talk of the town because you have something that they've definitely seen on social media. If you haven't seen it on social media, you're gonna see it now because it's been on your TV screen. But they're the 2, this is a live shot.
I was actually gonna say, what's nice about these is even during the day, they add interest, they add height. They still are gonna move when the wind sways, but the solar panel is collecting all the power that it needs. So no batteries, no cords, no electricity. And if you don't like where they are, you can pick them up at the stakes out of the ground and just move them.
Bingo.
So if you are in a rental, if maybe you're like, well, I only have a couple months left on my lease, I'm buying my first house. These are such a beautiful way. You can put them in pots, you can put them in the ground. Anywhere that you have like dirt or sand, you can stake them. And then you never have to buy anything again.
Camping.
There's no replacement parts.
Camping,
Stop
RV.
it.
Take your
I
RV.
love that.
Make your camping site so desirable to everybody else that they are jealous as all get out, okay? So when you take your solar lighting out to where you're gonna camp or RV or the Airbnb, the vacation rental, like as Valerie was just pointing out, it becomes yours. It becomes custom. It becomes, like, did you have somebody come ahead of you and light your space? It's just, that's how simple it is. And if you're looking at your screen and you're going, solar, you know, I've tried solar, I'm not into it.
Okay. Hear
my voice. It's changed, guys. In the last 12 to 18 months, solar has transformed in technology. It's like all the like AI that we're hearing about, the chat, GTP and stuff, all that futuristic stuff. That's the kind of that's what solar has done, Val. It's really advanced now.
So here's the thing that I'm noticing is the incredible quality, the stature of these. They're 28 inches high, and I want to remind you, you're getting two of these. So I would buy multiple sets. With the flexible payments, we'll send them out to you 30 days. Put them all around where you need them. If you don't need to use them all, send them back. If you want more, hopefully we'll still have them in stock because we are wildly busy right now. Look at the way these flexible strands, they move, so they're not gonna bend or break. You get nice big bulbs on the end of these. Like, I would expect maybe like one or two little like twinkly style lights at this price point, but Chad's like, oh, I'm gonna make them work,
which is
nice. No, they don't. But what happens is the beauty that they give you. If you come home at night, right? A lot of us, we do shift working. Maybe it's after an evening walk. You come home, there's these dancing like illusion of fireflies. When I was little, we called them lightning bugs.
Yep, same.
Did you call them lightning bugs
lightning
too?
Bugs.
I don't know if that's a northern thing or a western thing or what, but dancing fireflies make us feel happy. It's the quintessential like sign of the summer too.
Yes, we'd catch them in like little ball jars.
Yes, we do too.
I don't know, that sounds so cruel as an adult, right? We were just catching the bugs and putting them in jars. But what attracted us to those lightning bugs? What fireflies, right? It was the light. It was the light they were putting out, that glow, that iridescence that captured our imagination and really gave us that warm feeling on the inside.
I would say get some of these, have your grandkids come over. You know, kind of the way you do like an Easter egg hunt, you can be like, okay, you get to place all the little fireflies, and then tonight they're gonna come out and they're gonna dance, right?
It's these.
How fun that would be. And I love that these are meant to be outdoors, right? So they're meant to be in the sun. So when you're thinking about weather, you're not having to worry about, you know, oh, I've got to put them in the shade. Guess what? You don't have to water these. You don't have to feed them.
Yes, no.
No maintenance.
Potted plants, your garden, it doesn't matter. If you have potted plants by your front doors, as long as it can get sunlight, which if you have a plant there, probably gets sunlight, right? Then these are gonna be good to go. But I'm not kidding. Take them with you. They are not permanent. They're not tethered together. They are independently working. It's two individual units here is what I want to say. So if you want one in the front yard, one in the backyard, or maybe you're in the city and you have a balcony like I do, you could use these on your balcony and get that area. You got to stake it, right? So you just need a little potted plant or a little planter that you have already out there. Put it in, this is the result. This is what it's gonna be like when you get it home.
Oh, that's my favorite shot right there, the way you can really see the movement of the natural wind. Remember, you're using the power of the sun, which is nature, using the power of wind, which is nature. You're putting these out in nature. So if you love a beautiful gardenscape, or maybe you're like me, I don't have a green thumb. So I can't keep anything alive, right? You put this in a bush. You put this in the ground with the grass. Like, you can actually have something of interest and fun and movement and flair, something that is so special and unique. And if you look on social media, or maybe you've seen them, these sort of like firefly lights, you might get one stake. We're giving you 2 stakes, and it has 8 strands with 8, these are significant sized bulbs too. So they emit a nice amount of light when it goes dark.
Every single one is its own bulb. Like, it's not like there's a bulb in the bottom that's going up these tubes. No, every single one has its own LED inside of it. This is your set, 16. So even if we spread them apart a little bit and they start to move, it looks much bigger than it ever actually is, which is just a brilliant design trick. Here's what I know. This is our only order of the year.
Stop it.
And you've never seen them before.
Hold on a second.
And Valerie knows what happens.
If you're telling me this is the only of the year, order of the year, we're starting Customer Appreciation Month. Over 400 have been picked up. We now have less than, I think, 2,300 for the entire country for the entire season. If you're buying multiples, I want you to think of these as being gifts. Maybe your daughter just moved into her first apartment or her first place. Maybe it is when the grandkids come over that you remember as a child catching those fireflies and you want to have that magic with them too. You're getting 2. Reminder, the stakes into the ground. I know Chad will show you. It just is 2 pieces. Even I can do it. I didn't even need any tools, right? And then you're turning on that switch on the back side of the solar panel and you're letting the power of the sun naturally power these. So no batteries, no cords, cords, no electrician, and no permanence to these. So if you're a rental, or maybe you're like in between homes, or maybe I have some wonderful neighbors. They like to go up north in the, you know, in the summer months, so they're not here for the heat of the summer here in Florida. You could pack these and take these with you.
Yeah,
right?
And I'm so glad you mentioned that, because the brilliant part we were talking about in all of our marketing meetings, because this item is going to be gigantic out in the market later this year, solar panels are up above the snow. So if you are in a place where you get snow in the winter and you're so sick of your solar panels and your solar lighting being covered by snow and never working in the wintertime, this is like 20 inches off the ground just for the solar panel, and then your lights are even higher than that. I think the whole thing is 28 inches,
Yep.
but the solar panel is definitely gonna be a foot off the ground, so you'll never have to brush that snow off unless you get a lot of snow, I should say. But that live shot, you see Valerie's hand there, look at that.
That's me just kind of showing you that when the wind moves, these are gonna move, but notice the stake is in the ground. They're in a beautiful, very simple arrangement of flowers. If you wanna pick these up, my producer's telling me we are so busy. Jump into the ordering process by using the QR code on your screen. You are getting 2. So most of you are buying multiples because you might, like you said, Chad, whether it's, you know, on the side of the sidewalk, or maybe you have just a little corner unit or a small flower bed. What a big presence it is to add light. Light is the #1 design element that everybody will tell you, indoors or outdoors, you've got to have great lighting. And this is something that uses kind of that fun, whimsical, dancing firefly effect.
And I've sold how many chandeliers here over the years?
Yeah.
And the one tip I always give is buy your lighting in 2s or 3s, and this is already coming home to you as a 2-pack. Right, so you're definitely able to balance your design. You won't be disappointed, as Valerie said, the more you buy, the better it's gonna look.
I can't wait to read people's reviews and see their pictures of where you're putting these, because we always love your ideas. Chad and I came up with some great ideas, but I can't wait to see how you bring these to life and how they bring you so much joy, because that's what we're here to do. And with Customer Appreciation Month, I love bringing new things that nobody's seen before, so thanks, Chad.
Thanks, Val.
This is fun. I'm gonna have to give you back that
great. I'll take
steak, though, because with everyone on the phone lines, we are very, very busy, so please place your order and be patient with us. And as part of our app Appreciation Thursday, guess what? We can save you 20% off a single item purchase by just making that purchase on the app. Yes, did you know we have an HSN app? It's free to download. You can make that single purchase today. We're gonna be doing this through the month of Customer Appreciation Month. So every Thursday, you'll be able to access this coupon. It's good on one single item, and it's only good today. So I wanna let you know that, so you can activate that coupon. Use the, it does have a code. It's app